Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 8. And this will be a theory video as well as an ending explained video for The Flash Season 8 Episode 1, titled Armageddon Part 1. So yeah, yesterday we had the season premiere for The Flash Season 8, and overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was way better than any episode we've had from The Flash Season 7. This was just a massive step up compared to Season 7. I watched this episode twice, as I said in my review. First time I found it pretty good, but during my second watch I actually enjoyed the episode a lot more. So yeah, that was a great experience. For a premiere, it did really do what it needed to do. It really set up this storyline in such a great way. It was a really well structured episode as well. We had a lot of badass moments with Barry, which I really liked. I was very happy about it because they were able to highlight this level up which Barry had from the end of season 7 with this episode in regards to his speed in such a satisfying way, which I had no complaints about it. Barry actually knows what he is doing now. He is much more confident and he does actually use a variety of his abilities, which was just so awesome to see. I do hope that they do keep Barry like this and they don't, make him more vulnerable against villains as we go after Armageddon. I really hope that Barry stays this way throughout the duration of the season because this Barry is honestly the way he should be right now. Just seeing this for episode 1 really just gets me excited for what they will do with Barry this season, but I don't want to keep my hopes too up because I do think that they will make Barry more vulnerable after Armageddon. Hopefully they don't, but I guess we will have to wait and see. Another thing I was really happy about was that every character actually had something to do, whether it was Iris, whether it was Allegra, whether it was Barry with his CSI stuff, whether it was Chester, Ray, even Kristen Kramer. They all had some great parts in this episode. They had some great character development and great interactions in this episode, which was something I really loved. We obviously got Despero's arrival from 2031 to 2021 in order to kill the Flash due to the Flash going rogue in the future, and he literally causes a massacre in Central City, which is so intriguing and I cannot wait to see where that goes. But for this video, I will be explaining this evil future Flash, and I do have a couple of theories which I wanted to share with you guys. But before I go over that, however, if you guys want to check out my review and breakdown for The Flash Season 8 Episode 1, where I give you guys my overall thoughts on the episode in more detail, be sure to check out that video. It will be linked in the description down below. Also, I will be releasing my trailer breakdown like a couple of hours after this video as well. Also, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Okay, so when Despero arrives to confront Barry and to obviously kill him, he does mention that Barry causes an Armageddon, which essentially leads to him being one of the most dangerous threats in the future, most specifically in the year of 2031. And we did see the future through Despero's vision, which he gives Barry. And we do indeed see Barry causing chaos across Central City. He's causing chaos on the city which he loves so much. Now, here is the thing, right? This is obviously what Armageddon is all about. The future is not set in stone yet, and this is just one possible future that is set so far. And every decision Barry takes or just thinks about will lead into the next thing, and it will lead either towards or away from this massacre taking place. So I am really interested to see how it plays out. But yeah, as we obviously know, Armageddon does involve exploring the possible futures of these different characters in the DC universe. So in the case of The Flash, it's going to be exploring this evil version of The Flash. So we're going to be exploring this possible future for Barry. So I'm really intrigued to see how it all comes to play. Now, one detail a lot of you guys may have missed, and I did actually mention this in my review and breakdown for the episode, but we do have a new title card. And if we have a look at this shot of Barry over here, this is not a shot we have ever seen before. He's wearing the eye makeup like the eyeshadow thing he did in season 6 episode 7 when he went crazy. But this is actually a shot we have never seen before. Barry is wearing the season 6, 7, and 8 suit, but he does have the eyeshadow makeup, which is something we've never seen. So this is a new shot. This is actually our very first look at Evil Barry, which we will presumably see in either the end of episode 2 or episode 3, but we will definitely see for episode 4. Those are just my guesses. So this is actually Barry becoming evil. So it does actually look like this chaotic future will be taking place. So you could essentially say that yes, the future will be set in stone, because from what we're seeing, it's probably going to happen. Now, towards the end of the episode, we did obviously have Barry confronting Despero about this future he has witnessed and about this vision which he saw. Despero obviously scans Barry's mind in order to see if Barry is actually capable of such a massacre in the future. Despero does see that present day Barry is being genuine. However, Despero cannot take that risk due to so many lives being at stake, which is understandable from his side, which is why he gives Barry a 7-day warning in order to prove that he is not capable of being pretty much a mass murderer. But what exactly causes this to happen? Why does Barry go evil? Now, the first obvious choice is that Barry has been captured by someone. Now, saying that we have 2 other villains returning for this crossover, those being Damien Darhk and the Reverse Flash, what if this is their doing? What if Eobard and Damien set up a trap to Barry in which they succeed with their plan and corrupt him, which results to him becoming evil? This could either be that he is out of control, or it could also be that Barry is actually in control, but he's been corrupted by negative emotions and various other things like that. Now, that would not make too much sense, because if Barry has been corrupted with a lot of negative emotions, his lightning would have turned red, because he would have technically tapped into the negative speed force if he was just filled with hate, filled with anger, and just various other negative emotions. Whereas if he was just to be corrupted, he should still remain normal. It's just he's out of control. He's basically going crazy. And in that future, we did see that Barry's lightning was still the same. So it's still orange. So we could assume that Barry has been corrupted by someone. Now, another possibility is that this is not Barry, but this is actually Eobard Thawne doing this. Now, since Barry has absolutely embarrassed Eobard during the Flash Season 7 finale, what better way for Eobard to get revenge than to tear the Flash's legacy apart and make the Flash look like a murderer? So what if Eobard and once again Damien Darhk cause this trap on Barry, which allows Eobard to actually take control over Barry's body? So it will still be Barry Allen, but Barry will be out of control because Eobard will be steering the wheel essentially. Eobard will be in control. And this is what actually results to the Flash becoming evil. So it won't be Barry's doing. It will be Eobard, but it will be Barry's body, and it will obviously be in the Flash costume, therefore tearing the Flash's legacy apart. There is obviously another possibility. Now, it is not possible that it is Eobard doing plastic surgery to look like Barry, because in the vision, the Flash had orange lightning, and Eobard's lightning, as we know, is red. Therefore, it can't be Eobard trying to look like Barry. Now, from what Grant Gustin said from an interview a couple of days ago, there will be something which Barry tries to do with the help of Black Lightning for episode 2, which does backfire. Now, this could be the reasoning for Barry going evil, or this could also be Barry trying to see more into the future, more than which Despero showed him, so he gets more of a clear idea in regards to what's going on. He could try and figure out how to stop himself from becoming evil. So this could be a plan where he tries to see more into the future. Who knows? Maybe he could find out that it's inevitable and he will actually end up becoming evil. But from what we saw in regards to evil Barry in Armageddon, is this actually how Mia Queen comes into play? Because as we know, Mia is from the future. She's Green Arrow in the future, and she is from 2040, meaning she does have some knowledge of the events taking place in 2031, that being the Armageddon which Barry causes. So it is possible that the way she plays into this crossover is because of her actually having knowledge of what happens, and possibly how they could prevent Barry from becoming evil. Maybe Barry goes to get Mia's help because of that. Who knows? There is also a possibility that Mia arrives after the Flash turns evil, and Iris could use Dion's help to time travel to 2040 in order to get Mia's help in order to stop Barry, with Mia being from the future, because she could actually know what to do, which could be how she plays into this crossover. She would know how to stop the Flash because she's from the future. She's like 9 years into the future. Armageddon takes place in 2031, whereas she is from 2040. She is Green Arrow in 2040. meaning she would know the event taking place and she would know how to stop it, or she might have an idea in regards to how she could stop it. This could possibly result to the Flash and Green Arrow facing off against each other, which would be pretty cool. We could also have like the other heroes assisting Mia in this fight as well. That would be pretty cool, but who knows, maybe this part is far-fetched, but I am convinced that this evil version of Barry is not actually Barry Allen, but I think that it's Eobard Thawne taking control over Barry's body. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Be sure to tell me in the comment section down below if you guys think that this is Barry being corrupted, or is this Eobard taking over Barry's body, or if you guys have any other theories, be sure to tell me in the comment section down below. I'm interested to see all of your opinions towards all of this as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.